Today is such a big day, a huge announcement as you guys can see in the title, but we gotta go get some coffee. Some good coffee. Not saying Dunkin' isn't good, but let's go get some Starbucks. We've got limited time left in this bedroom, in this apartment, if all things go according to plan. God has been so good to us these past 3 years. A new chapter is about to begin. Hi-ho. You guys hear that? Still painting. Still painting. Been ongoing for a month now. Good news is we won't have to deal with it. Now, I really want to talk about, obviously, my house buying process right now because it's not really what it seems. And what I mean by that is it's obviously not finalized right now. But it will be hopefully soon, and hopefully this video is not jinxing it. By the way, this video is not a house tour. It's a house announcement. But it's been such a long process. I really kind of want to sit down and talk. Well, not sit down. We're going to go for a little adventure here today. And I want to tell you guys the whole process, the whole story of where we ended up here today because it's been so stressful and it's been a crazy road that still is not even finished yet till this day. Now, the fun thing is this month in February is move-in day. But with that, let's go some coffee real quick. I think today calls for the roof to be down. Oh yeah, this qualifies for it. We're celebrating. Now, if you know me or you've been following for a while, it's been my dream for about 5 years, 6 years to get a house. And that dream has hopefully been fulfilled. Oh wow. Guess no Starbucks today. Guess we go to Dunkin'. This Starbucks is actually getting renovated. Holy cow. It's like gutted inside. Dunkin' Midnight Dark Roast. Sounds interesting, but I don't want it. Driving through one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Orlando / Windermere. This is not our neighborhood where we're buying, but it's so peaceful, it's so beautiful, it's gated, it's literally amazing. It's just super expensive. Maybe one year we'll move here. I don't know. Can't even talk about moving since we're talking about buying a house. The homes in here are multi-million-dollar mansions. Like, look at that. It's by a huge lake, so obviously big wealth and money. Not all the homes are like in here like that. Pretty much generally like $1 million. Very expensive. Like, look at that, unreal. My house isn't like that at all. But I'm very happy to finally be talking about this and telling you guys because it's kind of been a huge journey. Like, again, it's been 5 years since I've been wanting a house, but not very long I've been looking. I essentially kind of found my dream house accidentally. Was looking on Zillow in the area and I had saw it go up on sale no more than 30 minutes. It was on Zillow. I was like the first person probably to ever see that property on Zillow. Real quick though, before we get into any details at all, I wanted to take the time to, I wish I could personally thank each and every single one of you guys, but you watching this video are one of the main reasons why I was able to purchase this house that I've been wanting for 5 years in the making. I've been saving up, but without my YouTube channel, this dream wouldn't have come true as fast as it did. I could have just rented, but I really feel like this house that I have bought is everything. Ooh, I think I just heard a gator. Is everything that I've wanted in my life right now. As far as the channel will change up a little bit to more lifestyle because I've always wanted to be a lifestyle vlogger. I've always wanted to include my house, my apartment, but I never really got around to that. I just felt like since, I was living with 2 other people, I could never really do what I ultimately wanted to do as far as content goes. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm so pumped. This has been about 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks, and let me kind of divulge into kind of how we got here where we're at today. I'm on this beautiful path in this beautiful neighborhood, and yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so very much from the bottom of my heart, from liking my videos, for supporting each and every single day. These last 2 years full-time on YouTube have been a roller coaster of amazingness, no pun intended, considering we go on roller coasters a lot here on the channel. But yeah, soon. I move in at the end of the month if all goes planned, because I got to tell you guys on how this process started, because it's not really what it seems like. It really isn't at all. On my break, I obviously went and saw a lot of houses. I showed you guys a lot of the houses that I did see, but there's a few that I didn't show you because of the fact that I, whoa, my God. There was a snake. Holy cow, that scared the crap out of me. Wow. Okay, anyways, there's a few I didn't show you because I really just was so serious about finding a house on my break. I didn't think I was going to be as serious as I was, but there's a couple that I'm like, I can totally see myself living here. And that happened on January 17th. I think it was the 16th, actually, where I saw it go on Zillow for 30 minutes. It was freshly on Zillow. I'm like, this house is beautiful. It's immaculate. It's right where I want to be. It is everything that I've dreamed of right now in my life. So then I went and saw it the next day with Mike Collier, and I did not want to leave this house. So beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys. And we submitted an offer, I believe, that night. We were the first offer ever on the house, obviously because of the fact that it was only on Zillow for 1 day. And we waited about 2 days I can't believe I submitted an offer too, by the way. My heart was racing, obviously, because A, it's a lot of money, B, a lot of uncertainty with the market right now, but I really do see myself living here for another 5 to 10 years. So regardless of what the market does, we're good on that point. My interest rate so far is looking good, so we're good on that aspect, but I've never been so nervous and more excited in my life than submitting an offer on my house. Kind of scary, just because, it's a huge decision. And I'll never forget that feeling of excitement and joy when I submitted an offer. And let me get the exact date right here real quick, but look at this. I chose to come out here and talk because it's so quiet, beautiful, and peaceful. It's amazing. Holy cow, these dates are actually crazy because I went and saw the house on the 17th, and whoa, that's a gator? Okay, gosh, man, this wildlife is nuts. Went and saw the house found the house on the 16th, went and saw it on the 17th, and then at night, when I was in celebration, I received a phone call. Oh my God. Sounds good. Holy cow. What a moment. That's all I got. And we had an accepted offer on the house. Now this is where it kind of doesn't seem like what it is. It was not a clear journey after this because I had thought I lost my dream house, which I technically did. I'm gonna go back in the shade here because the sunlight is really killing me. I'm gonna go back in this foresty area. It's very sunny out today.
but it's just gorgeous. So we had an accepted offer. Yay! I was like, yeah, I got the house. Like, I didn't know much about the home buying experience and all the steps that you really need to take, especially when you're not paying a house in cash. Like, who has the money to buy a house in cash? If you do, congratulations. But there's a huge process of, you know, getting a house, as a lot of you guys probably are homeowners. I can't believe I'm about to be a homeowner. There's just one last step, one last hurdle that we have to get to, and I'll get to that in a second. But when you buy a house, obviously you have to have an inspection. So that was like one of the first steps. We had to get the inspection. I had to pay for the inspection. I think it was about like $800 or something down here. And we had the inspection. I was there during the inspection. Shout out to these two. They were literally amazing. Oh my God, they were great. Thanks guys so much. I appreciate you for inspecting, hopefully, my future home.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You guys rock. Thanks guys. They were great. I was there for about 3 hours as they were inspecting the home. Everything was going good according to plan until the very last second, when they kind of gave me the lowdown on what I need to know about this house that is wrong. And it's nothing small. It's actually some big things that are wrong with this house. And one, the roof needs to get replaced. So I'm like, crap, here goes my dream home that I don't want to pay a roof for. Like, as a buyer, who wants to buy a new roof? So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get the seller to pay for that. And then there is one other thing. Actually, I don't want to give that away. I'm going to save that for a future video, just because it kind of gives something away with the house that I want you guys to be surprised about. But there's two things. The roof being the biggest. And I go back to the seller, like, hey, you know, I'm not paying for the roof. Can I get credits? Blah, 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 blah. And they basically go, no.
Quick insert here. They technically gave me credits, but it wasn't enough to cover it. And I said, no deal.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, why? First of all, I think my offer is obviously the strongest, and we didn't want the house to go back on market because they were having an open house. That's why we did such an aggressive offer, because we didn't want it to go to an open house. And they literally go, no, we do have a backup offer, so I think they're gonna be okay with not having the roof replaced. And I'm like, what kind of buyer is okay with buying a house and not having a brand new roof on it? Because the thing is, here in Florida, roofs go like crazy fast that I didn't know about. I had to do some research, get educated on roofs here in Florida. They can't be insured, I believe, 5 years to their expiration date. I think it's a 15-year-old roof, and it can't be insured after that because it's uninsurable roof. The roof is in terrible condition, so I can't insure the roof, so it needs to be done. And then I was like, okay, well, there goes my dreams. If we can't get them to pay for anything, I'm gonna lose this house.
Because fun fact, if a roof isn't insurable, that means you can't get a loan on the house. So the only person theoretically that would be able to purchase a house is those who are cash buyers.
And so we're kind of like going back and forth with negotiating and saying they're gonna, because the roof I think was very expensive, somewhere between $15,000 to $20,000, and they're like, we'll give you a 10. I'm like, absolutely not. If you want to go to your second buyer, because they had like a secondary buyer, you can go to the secondary buyer if you want. So because they weren't giving me full credits on this roof, I had to make a decision. And this decision was actually coming at a very hectic time in my life. It was when I was back on break, and it's when we were traveling to Disneyland. So if you go back to watch the video of me traveling to Disneyland, I might not seem like my normal self, because that's because I was trying to vlog. I was making so many phone calls on, do I take this house or do I walk away from the house? Again, because they were not giving me a couple thousands of dollars that I essentially don't want to pay for. Like, comment down below, would you guys want to pay for a new roof on your house? Heck no. At least me. Very stressed travel day to Disneyland, getting tons of advice from people, and I think about 20 minutes until boarding, I made my final decision. And my decision was, you know, I can't make this rush decision right now And I called my realtor and said, I'm going to walk from the house. I walked away from the house of my dreams on my plane to Disneyland. It wasn't really a fun plane ride because I just lost this beautiful house that I know I'll never be able to find again for the price that it was and the location that it was in. It's been a roller coaster of emotions these past couple of days, to say the very least. The seller was just so stingy on not giving me a full roof, and the additional thing that was really wrong with the house, I needed credits that were not going to be fulfilled, and I just didn't want to rush into this decision because they did it literally on the last day. That was the last day that we had from the inspection to satisfy the needs of the inspection. So that was the last day, the last couple hours that I had to make a decision to either say, yes, let's go on to the appraisal, or no, I'm walking from the house. And I just didn't like how that was. And I feel that's how a lot of house negotiations are. They give you, they let you wait, and then they say, hey, all right, we made a decision today. Now you have a couple hours to do what you need to do. Are you gonna walk, or are you gonna take the deal? And the kicker was, they said we're not going to satisfy their needs because the secondary buyer said they're okay with paying for the roof. And that's when I was like, okay, go to your second buyer. I'm not making this decision, especially when I'm going to Disneyland. I just didn't have enough time to think about it. The kicker for me is that I don't need to buy a house this second. And I didn't want to rush into this decision, which I was very proud of myself for saying, hey, it's not what I want it to be. I'm going to walk. In my opinion, just like paying for a new roof just made me feel like there's better deals out there. So I'm on my plane to Disneyland, and I am just so devastated. I'm looking at videos of the house, and I'm just saying, wow, this could be my house. But unfortunately, it's not. I have to move on. And I wake up in Disneyland. I'm so excited to be here, still with me knowing I lost my house and I have to go back to looking for houses. And I head on into California Venture, and I'll never forget this. I get a text message from Mike, and he goes, hey, give me a call real quick. And I go, okay, interesting. I thought we were done. Is this about a future home? Did you find something nice? What's going on? And I call him. He goes, hey, Kyle. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm in California Venture, having a lot of fun. I was in the Pacific Wharf. I'll never forget this. Looking at the moat river that is completely gone. And this is where I put in the video. I have some exciting news to talk to you guys about. This is what I've been talking about for the longest time. Holy cow, guys. Just got hit with a bombshell. You guys have no idea what's going on, but something kind of just happened with what I'm planning on doing. I'm gonna have an update video coming here shortly, but I didn't expect to be dealing with this inside Disneyland. This is that update video, by the way, if you didn't know or catch on by now. I should have told you guys earlier. I apologize on it, but I just really kind of wanted to see what would happen with this process before getting embarrassed about it, because I technically did walk away. And Mike goes, well, here's the deal. Do you still want the house? And I say, yeah, absolutely. I mean, can we even? Because I signed the papers to basically say that we rescind our offer on the house and we're no longer in competition. They went with their secondary backup, who said they're okay with all the expenses. And he goes, well, I talked to the seller's agent and their secondary offer fell through. He goes on to tell me that I got all the credits for you. Everything's paid for. It's your house if you want it. And I go, holy cow. Holy cow, yeah, I absolutely want it. Just give me a couple seconds to make a few phone calls to make sure this deal is gonna be okay. And a few hours go by and I get off Guardians of the Galaxy. Freaking best ride ever. And I go in the little corner, and that's when I find out the house is technically officially mine. So that was so exciting to go from walking from a house, my dream house, to getting my house back. Never would have expected that because that whole plane ride, I just remember thinking how defeated I was, but I also feel like I was gonna be okay. But the house now is back on. We have one more step, everybody. And we just had the appraisal, and I'm waiting to hear from the appraisal to hear what the house appraised at. Technically still could lose this again depending on how the appraisal goes. If it doesn't appraise as value, what's gonna happen? I don't know. If that does happen, and I know about it right now, I'll put it in the video right here. If I don't know about it, I will just leave it as it is right now. So that's kind of like my hectic story, the long story of my house buying process and where we are to this day. And it's been a roller coaster of emotions. I'm so grateful that I'm able to buy my house. I don't know why I had an alarm set. And I'm so grateful I just feel so blessed, guys. And I feel like I'm finally getting to where I want to be in life that I've been dreaming of since, I technically wanted a house when I was 18 years old, but I was way in over my head. Way in over my head. I'm just very excited to go on this journey, this lifestyle journey. But this isn't gonna stop me from traveling. I still I'm gonna be more on a budget, but I didn't want this house to limit any travels that I do. If something comes up, I'm going. And if you guys have any advice, please feel free to leave it down below. But I'm really excited to announce that I almost have a house. I have a house. It's just one final step away. And I'm sorry for keeping it a secret for so long. You guys knew I was looking for a house. But yeah, that's the story on how I bought a house, but I lost the house, and then I regained the house back. Yeah, we're one step away, everybody. I just thank you guys. Thank you so much. This is just truly an amazing part of my life, and I want to bring you guys along. It's nuts. Almost 29 years old. Next month in March. Technically, hopefully be a homeowner when I'm 28. Move-in date is the end of the month if everything goes accordingly to plan. And yeah, this is amazing. This is amazing. I know some people are going to be like, you just should have rented, but it's something I've truly, truly wanted for the longest time, and I couldn't pass this up. I really couldn't. I just couldn't. I'm excited. I hope you guys are, and hopefully I'll have some more updates as we go along. So that's it for today's daily vlog, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't really want to put down this camera right now. I really feel like I'm just venting. And I can't wait to see your guys' comments. I really can't. It's going to be awesome. I'm speechless right now. Not really, because I keep talking, but yeah. So with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. And that was it for your daily dose. One step away for a house, everybody. One step away. Well, then there's like other steps. I was already pre-approved on my house for the loan. So, yeah. Big step. Big step into a huge unknown. We'll see. Excited to bring you guys along, and I gotta end this. I feel like I've just been rambling. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That was it for your daily dose.